Hi, welcome to Inner Voice Power Life. Today I want to share something because we have the week of place, Sunday the workshop, finding your authentic place. I want to share a case study which is directly connected to that. A person who was in some time feeling like, no, the work that I'm doing, basically I love what I do. Yeah, it's good. I like it, but somehow it feels not right, and something is missing. I'm not experiencing actually really the joy in my work anymore, and so it's not what I want. So probably I have to change. Probably I'm at the wrong place here. And then of course her mind was searching for situations. This colleague is also not so easy, and the procedures while preparing projects is as always difficult, and so she was trying to find all kind of reasons, externally motivated, why it was very hard on her to not to stay there, or what were good reasons to say no, 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 I really need to change. And even though the activities that she was doing, she did do like somehow. Yeah, so this is what she said. Like, I do like actually my work. I would not want to miss it, but I don't know. Yeah. So and then we looked into the aspects of her being, the traits that she was exposing, and she was someone who loved to share. She was someone who was training people, newcomers, in certain activities, and she was good in that, and she liked it also, and she really, she enjoyed when she saw that people understood her, and that she then could do jobs by themselves, and she was supportive in that. So she really liked that. But the place as she was in, she said, no, I don't enjoy. I'm not excited anymore in the morning when I'm going to work, so it's not the right thing to do. So we looked at aspects, and then, because I don't know, our inner saboteur is actually always a missing piece of a puzzle, especially when we are finding ourselves like, I don't know why, but somehow it's not the right place. And then we think like, okay, no, here this reason and that reason. So I asked her, what is at this moment actually? What are you doing? What is really disturbing you? How is your inner saboteur working at this very moment? And then she was sharing like, yeah, actually, like she was often tired because the work kind of cost a bit more energy because she didn't enjoy it so much. And then she said like, yeah, so I don't really feel much of meeting friends and so on, so I just stay home. And actually, honestly said, I gained also quite some weight because I just sit and enjoy some nice food, or and I'm watching some film or a series or something like that. So, and she said like, yeah, and then when I just sit there, so I really, I know it's wrong to do because it's not healthy and I should do other things, but I enjoy and I relax. And somehow, as long as my inner saboteur doesn't tell me that it is wrong and that I'm getting too fat, then, I actually do enjoy. So, and this was also after some more questions and awareness, yeah, that this part really wanted her to enjoy, because the enjoyment in the work was not there anymore at this moment. So the saboteur wasn't really active in her job directly, but he was showing himself outside of the work. And this saboteur was getting her some quiet and some enjoyment. Yeah, some quiet enjoyment not out of action, yeah, but out of relaxation, out of really like to release, to not to be busy with it, not having to find solutions, not having to take care of something, but just as a passive kind of observer within a series or a movie and to enjoy the food with it. But basically, yeah, she wanted to enjoy. So this is what she was doing. And people who watch this series of Inner Voice Power, the Thursday case study, they know every behavior has the capacity to be destructive and constructive. Every behavior has the capacity to be destructive. That makes then it's kind of on a level like, okay, I don't dare to come out. Yeah, so I this is the lowest level, fear-based. Yeah, and in her case it was a fear of that it gets too much, things got too heavy, because like at work, because the joy was missing. Yeah, and things got heavy by that. So she was living it in a way of passively, yeah, to get enjoyment. But it has also the capacity to be, of course, in a constructive side. Yeah, but it always has an essence that is visible as well in the constructive as in a destructive side. Yeah, and this was simply to enjoy, to have really enjoyment. That because real joy comes through the body, and means also the body feels good. Yeah. So when she then decided to develop enjoyment further, yeah, how she knew it now was just by Netflix and chips, as I sometimes like to say. Yeah, so passive, not involvement, no responsibilities and stuff like that. But when she developed it further, and she was free to also bring more enjoyment inside of perhaps sometimes difficult cases inside of the work, she found a new way of dealing with situations. Before, she was always quite serious, and with this enjoyment she was bringing some lightness into it, which made it much more easier for her to deal with these challenges at hand in a different way, and which was also nicer actually for the people she worked with. So she brought some lightness into it, and this is what she actually needed. So also for you, yeah, when you have at this very moment something that is sabotaging you, it can be that it is even outside of the context where you don't feel at home anymore, where you don't feel that you can really authentically express yourself. You don't feel the belonging, the happiness, the inner feeling of this is the right place to be. Yeah, you might even find a saboteur outside of that context, which asks your attention for being developed further, so that he is also daring, yeah, to express himself in a way where you are professionally exposing yourself. Yeah, I see that very often, and this can be very different kind of traits that can be important here. But important is that your inner saboteur, as he is active for you now, is very, very often the missing link, the piece inside of you to actually even sometimes the present situation changes by that, or perhaps shows you doors, that you haven't seen before, that are very much possible. So if you find that interesting and you want to know more, perhaps like your inner saboteur, how he is your missing link to finding your authentic professional expression, your authentic professional place, yeah, then come next Sunday at 1 p.m. Nairobi time to my workshop. You find a link in my posts and probably also here down, and enroll. Just come. And if you can't come on Sunday, just become friends of Inner Voice Power, and then I inform you about the case studies, the blogs that I'm frequently writing, and also when I'm organizing a workshop, I will inform you. So hope and looking forward to meet you somewhere, and perhaps already next Sunday.